The other thing I'd like you to do is to start some exercises with this hand so you can learn to use your fingers and make your fingers do what you want them to do. And when you first start with this, it's going to be really hard to do. But do the best you can and keep at it, and after a while it'll be very easy. And when it becomes easy, you'll find you can play all kinds of chords a whole lot easier. We're going to start by putting a first finger on the first fret of the fourth string. Then put your second finger down. Okay. First finger there, second finger right there, third finger there, and fourth finger up here. So, like that. Your thumb be towards the center of your hand like that. That way everything plays off of your thumb. Okay? If this is too hard for you, and it very well may be since you're just starting, you can get that capo. Okay, you can put this capo on up the neck a little ways, and when you get up the neck a little ways, the frets are a whole lot closer together. And it will make it a lot easier to do that exercise. You may want to start up here instead of down there. If that's too hard, you can move it up even higher. You know, go way up to here, and that'll be even easier. Like so, you see? So when you move up farther, you don't have to stretch your fingers out quite so far, and then you can just gradually work your way down. But here's how you start. We're going to do a little exercise that's, you start, you go. So the order of that, and it's important that you follow this order, is going to teach you several things. Number one is don't pick up a finger until you have to pick it up. And if it's in place, you leave it there unless there's some reason to move it. And so you have your first finger down. I want to play the fourth fret with my little finger. It's not necessary to put these other fingers down, so we're not going to put them down. So you have the first finger, fourth finger. But we didn't have to pick up the first finger. See, it's going to stay right there. So this is called the minimum motion principle, and that applies to just about everything you're going to do with music, is to try and do no more than you have to do in order to achieve what it is that you need to achieve. So first finger, fourth finger. The next thing we're going to do is the third finger. So to get to the third finger, did I have to put the second down? No. Did I have to pick up the first? No. So I leave it in place. I play that one. Then I'm going back to the fourth finger. So with that, then all I need to do is put down the fourth finger. So let's start over from the beginning. First, fourth, third, fourth. Leave the third finger in place. See? Let's start again. First, fourth, third, fourth. Now we're going to go to the second finger. So if I'm going to put the second finger down, I got to pick these two up. So then to the fourth, then the third, then the fourth. So the order is 1, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. Like so. So you just practice that over and over and over, and you can sit around and watch TV and do it. As long as there isn't somebody else there you're driving crazy, you'd be surprised. You can really do a lot of mechanical exercise while you're watching a TV program without even having to think about it once you get the gist of what it is you're doing. So it's 1, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. And then once you've got that going for you, then we'll start one more exercise here. And this is where you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the next string open. That means you got to have these fingers pretty well placed so that they're not touching the next string. Now you play that string and move only the first finger over, only the second finger, only the third, only the fourth. So 2, 3, 4, open, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go on to the next string. And the next string, open. So you should be able to do that all the way across. Okay, I could use a little practice on it myself. I haven't done that for quite a while. But anyway, that's a really great exercise. Those two exercises. And where you go across the keyboard. Then when we go the other direction, is the last part of this. You have all 4 fingers in place on the first string where you ended up. Then you start to take them off one at a time. Well, it feels good to pick them up after a while. Then what you need to do is put all 4 of them at one time down on the next string. So I'm going to do this again. All 4. All 4. Etc. and so forth. So work on those things, and don't work it too long because your hand may get tired, your wrist may get tired. Don't ever push yourself to the point where you're starting to hurt, because you can actually injure yourself that way. Just do as much as you can do comfortably and then knock off. But start with those exercises. Those will help you with everything that you want to do musically. So I guess that's about it. So thanks a lot. It's been fun, and we'll talk a little more on the next group of exercises. Okay? All right. Thank you.